Hey guys, how's it going? It is Jayson Simba, founder and director of Festival of Cinema NYC. We are here at the Regal with director Adam Seccafico of The Killer Across the Street, part of Block 13, Monday night at Festival of Cinema. Now, Adam, thank you so much for attending the festival and for being here, submitting your film. Congratulations on this accomplishment. For those who couldn't make it and don't know anything about The Killer Across the Street, what could you tell us? Tell us a little something.
Basically, the film is, in a nutshell, about a paranoid stay-at-home husband who gets high one day and spies on his neighbor and realizes he's up to no good, so he's going to do something about it, by God.
All right, by God it is, and there is a big twist, and so we don't want to give any of that away. So you guys, you didn't come out, you really missed out. You're gonna have to look for the film and see where else it's playing. Do you have any other scheduled screenings of this film?
Right now we have Origins out in Tucson. That's the only one lined up. We do play a lot in New Jersey though, so right across the bridge. So hopefully Halloween's coming up. We're going to get a few more for Halloween because I think that'd be perfect.
Okay. Now tell me something, because I've seen the film. I absolutely love it. The actors, that is a big part of the, you needed strong actors to pull that off. It's very cleverly directed and written, and the performances really shine. So tell me, what was it like working with those actors, and what was the process?
The process was as easy as you can get. I'm somebody who I love when actors come with me with a lot of stuff. There's nothing worse than hearing the phrase, "Adam, your script is so great. We love everything. You don't need to change a word." I'm like, oh, great, it's going to be all right. I like it when it's like, hey, I got all these ideas. What if my character has a limp? What if my character does a tobacco spit? What if I wore this blue bathrobe that I found at a garage sale somewhere? What if this, that? And I love it. I love collecting ideas and being like, all right, cool. Let the actors be organic. Let them kind of live the characters, as it were. And that's kind of what the process was like. I was fortunate to have a great ensemble, very fortunate to have a great crew, and it was, trust me, for making a film, it was as seamless a process as you can ask for it.
Now it seems the way you described it, it's almost as if the film, or the process was kind of workshopped in a way where you had this basic idea, and then everyone put in their input, kind of helped build on your basic foundation of this idea. Was there a lot of improv? Was there a lot of you telling them, all right, you know what? Just go ahead and do what you do, and I want to see how I could incorporate that into my vision?
Surprisingly, not as much improv as you'd think. A lot of it happened during pre-production. A lot of it happened during rehearsals. A lot of it happened just with one-on-one meetings with the actors where, you sit down with them, you go, all right, guys, this is what I'm thinking. What do you think? And then they come up with some stuff. And then you start snowballing, and all of a sudden you're building a character out. Chris Ross, who played Norm in the film, saw the character completely different than it was on the page. And on the page, he was supposed to be this kind of squirrely, kind of like mad scientist figure. And he played it kind of like a lone backwoods kind of redneck type. And I remember the first time I saw him, on a self-tape, it was nothing like I pictured, but I'm liking it. Bring him in, bring him to me, as it were. And just like it snowballed from there. So I don't like improv on set so much because, we have a schedule, we have time, we have to, start nailing it out. So really, it's during rehearsal, it's during meetings, it's during pre-production. That's when it's like, all right, we're learning how to do the dance, and then when we're on set, we're there to dance.
Now, you mentioned earlier you got inspiration from watching The Burbs. What, I guess, how did you communicate that to your cast and crew, or did you even mention that? Was that something that was all internal?
It's funny because the best thing my DP decided to do was not watch The Burbs, because I wouldn't shut up about The Burbs. And he said, Adam, if I watch this film, it's going to look like the film. And it's already similar as is, so no. Basically, yeah, I looked at it as a jumping off point. Obviously the idea kind of kicked in from there. And then obviously you collect other films and other ideas that you have, and you try to kind of build a foundation off of that. So, look, my actors are all, they all knew what The Burbs were. Some people in the crew knew what it was. And if anything, it helped kind of formulate the tone of the film. This isn't, a super serious film. It could be funny, so don't be afraid to go a little big at points.
All right. Well, guys, there you have it. This is from the director himself. Now, is there a website or anywhere where people could learn more about the film? Or I know you mentioned there's a screening coming up. Anywhere where they can learn more about it or see any upcoming screenings?
I mean, Facebook.com/Killer Across the Street is really the only social media we have. I try to stay off social media I have because life's too short, quite frankly. But yeah, it's just Facebook.com/Killer Across the Street. I'm updating the page regularly, and if there's any screens coming up, that's where you'll see them.
All right. Well, you guys, there you have it, guys, from Adam Seccafico himself, director of The Killer Across the Street. If you haven't seen it, find the film. Go on that website, go on their social media, track it down, because you do not want to miss this incredibly well-written, clever film with amazing performances. Adam, congratulations. Thank you so much for coming out to the festival, submitting your film, and we hope to see you again in the future.
Love to be back.
All right, take care.
You too.
Bye, guys.